It's a sad day. It's a sad, sad day. I went to buy a new pair of boots today, and I go and buy boots the same place every year. I'm a creature of habit. Bad. I don't like change. I'm just a creature of habit. I wear the same style of boot, Justin Logger boots. Buy the same pair every year at the same place over here in Sheldon, Missouri. Ain't nothing in Sheldon, Missouri but a boot store. A big boot store. Super great guys that run that boot store. They always seem to remember me for some reason. And they know whenever I come in there, I'm after my Justin Logger boots. I go in there today to get my said Justin Logger boots. And I knew it was taking a little while for him to come back out of the back with a pair of boots. And then I see a man come out with kind of a sad look on his face. He said, they quit making those. My heart broke. Like, how can you do that to me? How can you do that to me, Justin Boots? But, luckily, this is where I'm an idiot. They had one pair of Justin Logger boots left, but in a size 13. I don't wear a size 13. I wear like a size 12. But there's a size 13 Justin Logger boots behind the seat of my truck right now. So, and I think I told the guys I went in there, I was showing them my boots, because my boots, I mean, like, we are running on the cords right now. Like, they look ragged. But I'm going to be 1 month shy of getting 2 years out of this pair of Justin boots. That's a record. And a lot of times I should have come over here a year ago. And they were laughing and joking about that. We all were. And I said, I know. And of course, they accused me that's why Justin quit making those boots, because I didn't come over here last year and get a pair. But supposedly Justin's coming out with a new and improved Logger boot. And they showed me pictures. They didn't have any in stock. But I said, well, I guess keep a set in here and I'll be over in a year to get them. Either way, I got a new pair of boots. Be like walking around in clown shoes with 13s. Price of boots is going through the roof too. I remember when I used to buy these boots for like $159. This pair now is over $200. Right at $202 is what I gave for it. Let's double check that there. Yeah, $202.77. It's a high dollar pair of boots, but they're comfortable and they last. That's all that matters. Guys, today we're going to move a skidder. We're going to move that 548D down to Dad's house, and Dad's he's been cutting sprouts. He's going to do some clearing. So it's kind of a boring little Saturday. Of course, here at Stockton, the annual Black Walnut Festival is going on. I haven't been in 10 years. It's kind of just the kind of city's fall festival type deal. Stockton is the black walnut capital of the world. Not so much walnut trees or logs, but there's a company there called Hammond's Products that buys black walnuts. They buy them from, I think, like 22 different states. That's all they do is buy black. They're the world's largest buyer of black walnuts. Every year they'll buy, anywhere from usually 30 to 60 million pounds of black walnuts, depending on what the crop looks like. And they put on the Black Walnut Festival, which has been going on for 50 years. Hammond's has been there for a long time, probably 80 years, 90 years, a long time. They've been there a long time. But it's amazing all the stuff they make with black walnuts. Aside from just the nut, the goodie, they make like Hawaiian Tropic suntan oil, the oil from the walnut. They use that. They use the shell in fracking and drilling, just sandblasting, because it's biodegradable and they can sandblast in water with it. They actually cleaned the Statue of Liberty a few years with crushed up black walnut shell. Pretty neat stuff, I guess, but I mean, I'm kind of more for cutting the tree myself than picking up walnuts. So we're headed home right now. We're going to hook up the pintle hitch. We're just going to move that skidder 5 miles to Dad's house, because Dad, he's clearing a spot down on the river on his place where he's going to ambush a deer this deer season. He's got a little thin strip of land in between 2 really big cornfields, and there's no brush all around them cornfields. The only brush or trees are on his little strip there, so those deer hang out in there a lot. Of course, I like to go down there and trap coyotes. Well, I used to. I don't get a strap anymore because I'm always so busy. But so let's go hook up a pedal hitch and let's get a skidder down to Dad's. All right, we just got the old 548 unloaded. Thing's wide. My gosh, it's wide. I don't like wide skidders. Like, for what we do, I like them kind of narrow. And it's not, I think they've got, the wheels are just totally offset on it. I just wish they stuck in a little more instead of dished out like that. It just makes it that much harder to load and get down the road. And I don't like it when it hangs off the trailer too much. I mean, yeah, I know it's more stable, but we don't work a lot of hills, so that's not my big concern there. But I wish those wheels, I wish they didn't dish out so much. But good skidder, good looking skidder. I like running it. Well, that's what little I've ran it so far. I've never even drug a log with it yet. Dad, he's gonna do some clearing, like I said, down here. He's got a field over there, and over there on the side of those trees and all that brush, there's his. But all them beautiful, beautiful walnut logs. Just a thing of beauty they are. Just a thing of beauty. Oh my gosh. Well, luckily I got a call right before I loaded this thing up, just here north of Stockton, about 20 miles, to go look at some timber. So I said, yeah, so I can be there this afternoon. So luckily it gives me something to do. I don't like sitting around. Even these Saturdays, man, if I'm not doing something, I just get bored. I need to constantly be doing something. Even making these YouTube videos. I guess that's something, but at the same time it's not. Man, look at these walnut logs. So let's look at some walnut. Let's eat up some video time. Little big girl. Sappy devil, isn't it? Good log, just sappy. It's good logs. Good logs. I'm trying to think of where we cut those at. Yeah, that's a religious log. It's holy. Good chunk of wood there. These are them big boys that cut up there in Wheatland. Big logs there, man. Them chunks of wood. Big logs. All kinds of lumber material there. Of course, Dad, he still ain't got them logs unloaded off his truck yet. Good shipping logs. Good shipping logs. That's starting to check out. Need some S-irons. Need to put some S-irons in it. Like I said, a lot of these logs, like I said, the little butts, we ship them. They don't have to be very big, just need to be clean. We ship those. Of course, a lot of your rougher logs like that, that's just lumber grade logs. I mean, we ship them too, but you don't. They just kind of fill up space, if that makes any sense, on order. But it's these chunks of wood like this, that big crotch in it. One time that would have been like the gun log to have with that big crotch up there. Now it's just, we call it a tabletop log. And like on these logs, like I don't even like to, a lot of times I'll round these off right here, these roots that come out, and I'll round them, make the log round. I don't with these type of logs. Look at that. That will make some pretty tabletops. It'd make good gun stocks right there in that little saddle right there. Where it crotches out, there'd be a lot of figure in that wood. But they'll make some good tabletops too. A lot of figure. Big wide boards. See, this is another good example, which is a little bad right there, but right in there, that's where all that figure's at. See, like that there, that's a perfect shipping log. Perfect. Man, those are the kind, like, I can't get enough of those. You know, it's probably a 14 or 15 inch log, but perfectly round, straight, just good log. Good log right there. It's a pretty good log there. Sucker's got some size to it. Every now and then I need to walk back through here because I forget sometimes the log we haul in. Like I said, a lot of these, like on these rougher logs here, before we go to get rid of them, I'll clean them up. I'll round that stuff up where those limbs are, and I try to do all that in the timber. It's just less we have to haul home, and it makes the logs look better. Then I don't have to worry about cleaning the stuff up off the yard here. But like I said, on those big tabletop logs, I don't round them, or at least and when I say round, let me see if I can find a good example here. Like this sappy log here. Like, that's a good log, but what I'll do is I'll take my saw and I'll round all that off to make it, like I said, make it round. That way these roots ain't coming out. But on the tabletops, I don't do that. It's a good log right there. It's a good chunk of wood. Pretty good log there too. And Dad's got some good ones on the truck. He hadn't unloaded yet. I'd have to get on to him. He needs to unload those so we can get him in here. We still got some to haul in. Of course, I've got quite a bit of walnut to look at this coming week. I've got to be in Coffeyville, Kansas, Tuesday morning. One of the best jobs of walnut timber I ever bought was in Coffeyville. Back in 2013 is when we cut that. The majority, we cut, I think it was 78,000 board feet come off 35 acres. And the total farm there, I think it was 800 and some acres. It was all just like kind of scrub brush, locust, and hedge. Just kind of rolling prairie or rolling hills out there. But there was just a couple little draws that come together where that little 35-acre plot was. That's give or take. I didn't get out and measure it. But, man, we cut walnut like you wouldn't believe. I wish I'd have been doing YouTube then. We'd have had some awesome video. We cut one tree out there. The first veneer log out of it, the first cut. I've got pictures of it somewhere. I think it was 12 foot, 43 inches. I mean, it was stupid how big it was. And like I said, a veneer cut, veneer. It was a huge log. And then it had a lot of lumber above it. That was quite a tree. We had to put the 36-inch bar on to cut it, and then we couldn't even reach through part of the heart, but it fell anyway. It didn't damage it. I've got a ton of pictures of that somewhere. And if you go back far enough in my Facebook, on the Facebook page, you'll see pictures. It should have been April of 2013. But it was quite a job of logs. So, Coffeyville, Tuesday. Kansas City, Kansas, Wednesday. What am I doing Thursday? I got to be somewhere Thursday. Then Friday, we're leaving out for Ohio. Then, of course, all weekend we'll be in Ohio. Then, Monday. I don't think I have to be anywhere Monday as of right now. Tomorrow I've got to be over at Golden City, Missouri to look at some timber. So there's no shortage of things to do. No shortage at all. No shortage. Guys, that's it for today. Not a very exciting video, but they can't all be exciting and lustrous. I showed you my boot problems, which I'm still wearing these old boots. They got a lot of life left in them. Guys, thanks for following, subscribing, and watching. If you haven't subscribed, you better subscribe. We released the new Logger Threads shirt design yesterday, the Brotherhood. Getting a lot of great reviews on that. I'm pretty proud of how that turned out. So check that out. It should be up for pre-order this weekend on the Facebook page. And if you're having trouble with that Facebook page, just message us and we'll take care of your orders with it. Because I know that Facebook page, as soon as the website's done, they're doing the finishing touches on the website right now for Logger Threads. As soon as it's done, we're done with Facebook shop. That's stupid. I hate it. It's nothing but a hassle. So check that out. All the stuff on Timber Tracker. Be sure to say hi to Sheena over on Timber Tracker. And I guess that's it for today. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go look at some timber. I think it's just white oak. That's all right. I don't mind cutting a little white oak every now and then. Guys, I'm going to get off here. Have a great weekend. We'll see you tomorrow.